Hi everybody, this is Kim from DIY Dream Weddings. Thank you so much to all those new subscribers that have joined. There seem to be a lot of new ones on here. Happy Christmas everyone, by the way. I've come on here to show you the next part of this Steampunk Wedding Bouquet. What I've done so far is I've actually drawn out some templates. So I've done basically cut these out to be the cogs in the bouquet. And I'm just going to put I've actually drawn around them on some cardboard, and I'm going to cut this out. Let me just show you what we're aiming at. So this is a flower shaped one, and the bride holds from this end and it hangs down vertically. And what I'm going to do is do it similar to this, and I'm going to have the cogs connecting to one another. So that's the idea. I've done it a little bit smaller than that just to see if it works. Okay. So I've got my cardboard. This is just a cardboard box, and when I was out, I found some craft foam in Hobbycraft, and it was like a bundle. It was a bundle of different browns and creams and things. And I thought that's all right. That was quite cheap. I think it was £5 for the whole lot, which is pretty good for Hobbycraft. Okay, and what I thought I'd do is add this to the mix. Okay, it's a little shimmery, kind of orangey sort of colour. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to basically I'm going to draw around some craft foam. So there's a lot of cutting out going on with this, and this is because that's how it is with a lot of my bouquets. We do a lot of prep and cutting because I do it from scratch. So just to explain to people, that's what I do. I do everything from absolute scratch. So I actually make the actual bouquet holders as well. So this is part of the base of the bouquet, okay, and part of the bouquet as well. As you can see when I showed you the flowers, you will see this piece, but you won't see, obviously you won't see the cardboard. So what we do is we decorate all this part with craft foam or whatever you want to decorate it with. So it's up to you how you do it. Yeah, so there we go. So basically I'm just going to cut a little bit more of this because it's a little bit fiddly, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the craft foam, which is very similar. Basically what I would do with that is I will actually draw around I'm not going to draw around this, I'm going to draw around the template because this is quite rough around the edges, and we will cover that up. I'm actually going to draw around the template instead, which I just showed you, which is with a thinner card. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually mark off which way round it's going to go on the cardboard, because often I get a bit confused. I got confused with the flower as to which way I was gonna put the flower. Anyway, I'm explaining it to you, but if I do it, you'll be able to see a bit clearer what I mean. So here, what I've done, I'll just show you the middle bit. Here, what I've done here is I've just put my knife in there. I've got a floristry knife, and I've just stuck it into the middle there to make it easier for me to cut round. And I use a small pair of scissors and just cut round the centre like this. I tried this with a thicker cardboard and it was just ridiculous. I thought, no, I can't even. If I just cut near the edges and just cut this bit out, I could probably cut the rest with my knife. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll just go down the edges like this and just cut the edges with my knife like that. Okay, and if you've got a Stanley knife, that would probably work. Well, it would work better than this one because this isn't really made for doing this sort of cutting. And a ruler, maybe you could do it that way. So yeah, we just basically so that's what I do with this piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I do the craft foam. So that's what we're doing. We're just cutting these pieces out and just around the edge, and so we can make this a bit thicker you know, make it nice and more sturdy. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next bit because I don't want you to have to watch me just cutting out, but that is basically how it is at the beginning of these projects. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do the craft foam. Now, which bit should we do? Should we do a light or should we do a dark? I'm going to do a light so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so basically what I do is just place it on the craft foam, and I normally do it near the edge just so I don't waste any of it. Get my cocktail stick or my wooden skewer, something pointed, okay, and I just draw around it. So I just indent the foam. This is ordinary craft foam, people, okay, so just draw around your template. It's ordinary, you know, you can buy it at most stores. This is Hobbycraft is quite well known in the UK. You can also get it online. Okay, so I'm hoping that there's no sticker on this. Oh no, there isn't. So what they tend to do is they tend to put stickers on the corners of their craft foam, and then you can't always get the stickers off, and then it wastes the craft foam. It's really hard to get the labels off. I'll show you in a minute what they do. So I'm holding this with my hands, but what you could do is you could stick it down, but I should be okay with this. I'm just drawing around it like this, and then basically when I've cut this out, I will stick it onto the cardboard that I'm cutting out. Okay, I haven't been able to prepare this because what's happened was, let me tell you what's happened. I've been doing a lot of Christmas bits and pieces, so I haven't really had much time to prepare this. It's something I really wanted to do, so there's so many things I want to do. I love crafting, and there's so many different things I like doing. Okay, it doesn't matter if you go too far into the middle because we're going to cut that piece out. Okay, so we're just drawing around this so that we can cut that. So there's a lot of different, this goes through quite a lot of prep. This is a new design, by the way, so we go through a lot of different processes. See, I've just indented that, so that's the next process of the project. So we're just going to cut that out, basically cut that out, and it's just basically, there we go, that's the way around that will go for the template. And when I've cut that out, I'll know because I've cut that out from here, so that'd be the same size. So yeah, then we're just cutting this out. So there's a lot of cutting out to do, but what the idea is these link together, okay? And I haven't got an example to show you because, like I said, it's a new design, so I haven't really got anything to show you as an example of what I've done. So this is totally new. Actually going to let's use these. These are a bit smaller. These are a bit smaller. Yeah, so that doesn't work. Let's just use these. Those are a bit blunt, those ones. Okay. I was just thinking what I need is some craft foam scissors. I've got paper scissors, and I've got these yellow ones are brilliant. These Oasis scissors, and they cut everything, and they've even got a bit for wire on them. They're just really good. Okay, so yeah, just going along and just cutting this out. Okay, so that is what we're doing here. And then what I would do is I will use my hot glue. Sorry, delivery. I always have a delivery.